Unit 12 respond to an NBA 4700 Bear Notch Road in Woodstock Village. There is an NBA report. NBA timeout 4:45. This is Unit 12. The vehicle is about 50 feet off the shoulder of the road. An apparent vehicular suicide. Individual went off into a ditch, and I'm not seeing this kind of blood coming out of the field. Is that blood? Wow, we need assistance quick.
I think it's important to take a small break from the best of 2021 to go through in the middle of the year, literally through the middle of the year, and to go through one of the most painful things that I really kept quiet. Melanie and I had been in a relationship since as early as 2013 in an on and off again fashion. We got married in the minifig world on August 1st, 2014. Melanie played a pivotal role in the turnaround of my life. If Melanie had not been in my life, I won't know where I would be today. Melanie has only been one of the few strongest female figures I've had in my life outside of family. She was light, tiny, short, skinny, and fluffy, and very pretty. She never met a camera she didn't like. She always wanted to be part of the Elf Squad. Not kidding. She never was afraid to show her love for technology and fashion simultaneously. The girl didn't give a damn about her reputation. She thought she was a forever 21-year-old. It wasn't just her looks or her insight, it was her stable soul personality, and it was always calm during the most stressful situations. Whenever I was feeling stressed, Melanie was there for me. And when Melanie had her darkest day, I would be there for her as well. Our relationship was very harmonious. I overlapped in her parts, and she overlapped in mine. That's what made us very special. As a result, by 2019, the end of 2019, Melanie felt that she was being forgotten and being socially rejected. She filed for divorce on Friday, February 14th, 2020, just before COVID and on Valentine's Day, citing she couldn't make to the Minnebrook State courtroom on the Tuesday given the town meeting holiday. Regardless of the intention was really stressful for more than a year and a half. However, it was never meant to be. By November 2020, we were supposed to be all and done with the divorce. However, Melanie did not show up for court. As a result, Melanie had been diagnosed for stage 3 ovarian cancer. Melanie was on her deathbed. Melanie did not want to lose her signature dark hair. Melanie did not know what to do. On the morning of June 30th, Melanie decided to take an early morning run. But before that, she started to harm herself. I had to one-up with Melanie. If you said to Melanie, I love you, she will say, I love you more. And if Melanie says, I miss you, make sure you say you miss her even more. Melanie always did this kind of stuff. It wasn't inherently a bad thing. It was just a way for Melanie to just show how much she loved you even more. The Clickford name derives from Melanie's original stomping ground of southern Brick, England. She was the 6th grandchild to the settlers of the capital city in the state of Connecticut. Melanie bragged about that up until her final moments, of which the media of that market came and converged into Copenhagen.
Oh, wait. Well, that's the joke. I guess Stephen Clickford in the house. Isn't that the greatest last name for a tech person? Clickford. Because you click with the mouse. He's so...
The reason why I probably had gotten Melanie's Clickford's name was because of my love for Connecticut. and my love for Lego, which is based in Connecticut. With a mix of all that combined, I think that's probably how I implicitly took Melanie's Clickford name. But in the moment, you don't even realize how you got to her, why you fell for her, and basically why you stuck with her. And I'm proud to have been part of her life. I'm also proud to have carried her name. I don't take it for granted, much like how Melanie didn't take me for granted for her either. The loyalty and love from her and her family could never be replicated in my realistic life, of which this has been a really rough time for me. With that said, I love you to the moon and back. Melanie, to the moon and back. Did you copy yet? To the moon and back. On the evening of her passing, I did a live stream on the Weekly Zoo dedicating to her loss. One of my favorite callers was Josh, showing his true vulnerabilities while I was in distraught.
From someone who has experienced this, I wouldn't speculate. I wouldn't make any conjecture. It's very intimate. These scenes are very intimate, and from what you've been reporting, what you've been playing, it seems to be that your sweetheart really must have broke down. I love how you explained, Melanie. It's almost like you told her your eulogy. I'm almost crying right now. I don't know how you're going on tonight in 12 hours, just going from hearing about what happened to talking about it to all of us. And I wish you Godspeed and Melanie's family. And it's a tragic. It's a tragic loss for anyone who should love her, and I think, sorry if I'm crying, if that's not manly enough with all these YouTubers that want us to be men, but I don't know how you cannot just level up, so they say, and move on from this. This is gonna take a long time. Like, I don't know what you're gonna go through, but I am so sorry. If I'm here. Okay. Just seeing a bit rate. Yeah, I'm running a lower bit rate for the show. So, alrighty. Some of the things I was gonna talk about tonight. Is a little bit about me. How my Christmas was really awesome. You saw the 12 days of Vlogmas, which kind of goes. Oh, it's yours truly here in the bunker here, the upstairs bunker. I'm quarantined because I had tested positive for the coronavirus. I'm free! Free at last! Outside my quarantine cell! I see freedom! Freedom! Samantha Keiko's is going into the shredder. Second to last. Maybe there might be more, but this is the Valentine's card of '97. The only homeroom class we had together. Get in there. All the drama. Shut the damn thing. Londonderry germs. Ew. Cooties. Londonderry cooties. Summer of 1988 because my mother needed to write a note to remind herself. And these are sparkle brands. Little messages, little feel me good stuff for all the things that you did in the summer program socially, particularly socially. And achievement in connecting. This individual is pretty much particular. This was a friend that we had a commonality, but just like every other L-towner that came out of that town, they're snotty as fuck. They're rude, condescending, intolerant, and disrespectful to people that aren't like them. And I'm just gonna destroy him. Sorry. At B&H, it's an iCan microphone mount, and it was for roughly $15. The total order actually was $68.68. A little bit of a round number. So obviously this workspace is not where I'm going to store the microphone per se, but do I have a cable? Oh, I don't know if this thing comes with cable routing. Obviously, if it's the old-fashioned Lexel lamp, yeah, I just don't have to. Yeah, I did not realize that. Sorry. Right. It seems pretty durable. And so I'll put that in my accounts payable. So this is not real. This is more some of it's boring in nature, so I'll just walk you through this video cable. This is for my camera over there. The Panasonic is kind of covered with the box here, but to plug the S-video out or any other like analog video. So it's 25 feet. It's pretty much your standard field. Particularly field. And then I got a 15-foot Firewire cable. Again, use cases for my Firewire devices so I can kind of not have to be tethered right next to the Mac. There's multiple uses for that. The man of the hour. Yeah. I was on sale. It was normally for $80, $60, $70, $80. I don't think it comes with the battery. This is an LED light. This would go for my my mount here. I don't. Oh, it does have Alright, so I'm going to have to get an appropriate battery pack for it. Although I think you can use power here. So, put this stuff here. Oh, these are actually the lens filters, which is really cool. I bought this for only Yeah, my favorite smoke show is some bay, but not a Mac that's gonna lose itself. So just pray, pray, people. I'm ready to run away. The hard drive, it's not doing anything. Now, for the hell of it, I'm just gonna put in this non-startup disk. I don't think it's a startup disk. We'll find out. Wow, that was pretty. Wow, that's crazy. He didn't even give a chance to foreign to the internet devices like my Cisco phone. So I got a bunch of things plugged on the bottom box of RJ45 ports here. Now I learn something new each day. One thing I'll start off before I get to that is how much electricity it took to ring a telephone. Back in the olden days, if the line was ringing, it would go almost up to 100 volts, and that's kind of lethal, to put it mildly. I think it was direct current, not AC, but 100 volts is 100 volts, right? So I'm just going to put up my microphone here, and you'll see why the phone doesn't ring as loud. I'll call the extension here. Possible. Hello? Oh. And then we can try it on, or at least, and then I could try it here on Windows 7. I'm going to do this one. It's not that much for a 20, I think it says 20 gig in here, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just trying to use a ball mouse here. And now I got that disk in place, I should be able at this point, don't hit enter, Steven. You're not on a Mac right now. So what we do is Control A. See if I get a copy icon, that's good. going to read it. Whoa! That's not good. This is nice, like this up. Oh, it is reading properly. Of the same sentence also heard in the professional edition, but I didn't know for sure. So I used Windows 2000. Alright, got some old, but still that's not. Ah, you little bitch. I just fucked it up, didn't I? I should have went backwards, Jenny. Oh well. I call it. The Xerox Alto all by itself, unplugged, probably's got its guts taken out. I mean, this is history, kids. Uncredited, all alone, next to a fully titty litty with full tits. Very disturbing. Tits. There are cracks up against the first GUI computer. You can tell their priorities are backwards. That sucks.
Realize I'm probably in all of that because I'm walking by here heading here from windows and you probably see me in the damn window.
Yeah, I get it.
While Courtney is squawking around, you will notice the light went out, and I thought the power went out because I started looking at everything around me and wonder why my UPS wasn't beeping.
I'm being totally honest. I felt like I was watching Jerry Springer or The Maury Show. I know they can be a little bit harsh. I think sometimes
I
that's
love
how
Mr.
people need
Connie
to hear
Chung.
things. But I do think when you come from a very Not saying they do this because I really don't know. I haven't watched enough of their content. But when you come from
and all that,
my way or the highway,
as you see me doing the wild goose chase trying to figure out what was going on, it turns out that the little power brick, that little cube used for your iPhone that worked for the LED light in the backdrop, was actually blew the thing basically. So I had to go pull the plug on that and try to get to an alternative light. It was a lot of fun.
And like I said, I haven't watched a ton of their stuff. So.
Clickford, I know you got my message. You gotta boost that boost that audio on your videos, on your streams, and I think you should post-process it and just run it through like a compressor. In my opinion, is what you need. You need to just compress the entire audio track and just bring up that volume, because it's really hard to hear you. And the problem is, I'll crank up the sound bar to hear what you're saying, and then I'll switch off to another video and I get blown out of my seat because it's too freaking loud. Okay.
Yes, things have improved dramatically. I was too cold, negative 12 decibels. I cranked it up to 12. It was just simple lack of math and science. I short-circuited a lot as a kid in school, and I never learned anything useful. And now here I am. It was just a simple error on, it was actually on OBS. I was able to enhance the audio, so. For Londonderry, New Hampshire, destroyed, destructed. Now, let me see the, alright. Town destroyed. Roll 2, no scene, take 1, color check. And there's going to be a mic in the background, but who the hell cares at this point? It's an EFP production. You'll see an ENG mic, whatever. Is this better for the Avid editor? The crack Avid editors in the house? Oh, should I get the time code? Yeah, let me get that too. What would it be? 2 minutes if I'm cutting this down? Oh, 2:30, and you have to get the frames right, so I'll just do 29 for the hell of it. So 2:30:29 frames. Take it. No, he's a badass. You're gonna get a badass. I mean, it's. I think. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, Lindsay, I wasn't done with you, but you want to hang up on me? Go ahead, Lindsay. Sucks. Hope and pray we don't have to deal with a smoke show. Yeah, my favorite smoke show is some bae, but not a Mac that's gonna lose. I really kind of want someone who I could really like. It would be so natural. It's so reciprocating you wouldn't even notice. With a girl for the last 10 years. Oh, really? How long have you been in a relationship? I've been in a long time until a couple years ago. I proposed to her. Oh, wow. You've been in a 10-year and you just... the other day. Oh, wow. But that's exactly what I want, though, is, I used got into this girl and she got a little...
Steven has a nice collection of audio equipment and cameras that he does his live streams and whatnot. Prince has got a proper...
To Miss Minnie Brick here. She's gonna everyone's gonna probably stop here. She's probably gonna be the showstopper here.